So you telling me I have to forget after all this work I put in, after all this time and energy and effort, you telling me to just forget about it? How can I forget about a manifestation that I've been putting all my soul into to get it to me? I've been trying to collapse this timeline so I can become that version that has what I want. So why would you tell me to forget about it? Y'all, that's how I used to look at it. When it came to detachment, that is. When it came to detachment, it used to give me hives to think about the fact that I would have to truly just forget about something that I've been putting everything into. I mean, my vision. I mean, actions, small actions. I mean, scripting, affirming, doing all the spiritual tools, using all the spiritual tools to be able to manifest, right? So, this art of detachment, I just could not understand it. It's not until recently where I have no choice but to truly understand it that I really can understand it on a more intimate, you know what I'm saying, level. Y'all, detachment. That used to freak me out when I began learning about manifestation and how to truly do it and actually doing it. I'm like, what? So you telling me that you have to forget about the thing that you've been wanting? But yeah, that's exactly what you do. And it's crazy because even then it was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But it was so forced that I still wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was so forced, like I was forcing myself to do it, forcing myself to forget to where it still wasn't doing it. So what I came to realize was, okay, well, I know that I don't want to forget about it. And I know that it's hard for me to force myself to forget about it. So what can I do? What can I do to detach myself from my manifestation so it can find its easiest, most least, I said most, I mean least. That's the key word. It's very important. Least resistance way to come to me. So I got to thinking, I'm like, well, how about I just focus on something else? Focus on something else. I'll just focus on something else, put my mind on something else because my mind is always can go on something else. I'm very creative. I can find something else to do with myself and then give that time to do what it needs to do. Now, currently, this is what I'm experiencing. I haven't made it to the other side yet. I am sharing with you guys what I am currently experiencing right now at this very moment, learning the depths of what it really means to be detached. So instead of me concerning my mind and my whole day over the things that I'm trying to call in, I would just do things that, you know, are fulfilling to me, of course, but things that my future self will appreciate and things that don't, excuse me, don't have too much to do with what it is that I'm calling in. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm going to continue to do whatever I can as far as that go, but I'm going to detach the how. Detach how is it going to get to me? When is it going to, the things that we really truly want to know, really our mind wants to know. That's what I'm really working on at this very moment. Stop worrying about the how, girl, is what I tell myself every day. It should be an affirmation at this point. I am not worrying about the how. I say, I am not worrying about the how, truly, because I realized that's when I start self sabotaging my manifestation. This is what I want. So if it's something that I want, which you shouldn't even want, but if it's something that is yours, because I'm at this part of my journey where I'm understanding that it's not what you want, it's something that you already have. Your job is just to become the version that already has it. So I've been working on me, you feel me, the internal work, and it has not been easy. So when I look around, I'm like, okay, any day now, you know that's why it's hard for me to hear detach. What you mean detach? I've been putting in months of work, a lot in the inside, and I've been doing things on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Balancing it out. But I've been doing a lot of work on me. So when I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, you know what I want, universe. Where you at? Where you at? You know? So detachment is something that I'm currently still experiencing. It's a process because it started off with me being instantly triggered when I would hear detachment. Like, you want me to separate myself from something that I truly want. And it's like, yes, separate yourself from something that you truly want because it's already yours. And then even when I used to hear that, what you mean it's already mine? How is it already mine if I can't touch it, if I can't taste it, if I can't see it, hear it, feel it? How is it mine? It's mine because it already exists. I just have to tune myself into the frequency that it exists at. And that's a whole nother spiel. But my point of bringing all this to you guys is detachment. If you are experiencing, doing all this internal work, you've been trying to manifest, and that's the way that your manifestation can come in, is by you going in first, and you looking around, and you're not really seeing any big noticeable differences. You're not alone, sis, bro. You're not alone at all. I am literally experiencing it right now. I'm trying to find something else to do with myself so I can just let my manifestation come in for me in a subtle, graceful, divine way. But it's hard, especially when you've been calling this in for a long time, and you've been putting in the work. It's like, dang. So make sure y'all comment down below if you feel what I'm saying. Let me know that I'm not by myself, because it is hard in these streets. You know what I'm saying? These spiritual streets, these inner work streets. You know what I'm saying? Especially when nobody around you can understand what you're experiencing. So comment down below if you are experiencing what it's like to detach from your manifestations. Y'all, it's crazy. But I'm a detach though.